I am Leslie Madewell, a photographer, and I'm with Kelli Lynn, and been working with her, and she's amazing, and trying this little interview thing for, more behind the scenes stuff. So, sorry, talking, go ahead.
So, my name is Kelli Lynn. I'm a corsetier. I've been making corsets for, maybe 5 years professionally, but I made my first one with my grandma when I was 13.
Okay, so of course, how did you even just come up with making corsets? What is...
So I was a total goth, and I thought my grandma was going to be terrified of goth fashion and goth culture. And we're walking through the mall, and we pass Hot Topic, and I'm like, Grandma, what do you think about maybe, going in there? And she's like, that place is awesome. So we go in Hot Topic, and she says how much she loves everything. And I told her that I had been wanting to make a corset that was similar to a popular one that I had seen. And so she gets her mom's Singer sewing machine out. It's like a hand crank sewing machine, and we make the pattern. We didn't bone it or anything because I was young, but we made this cool goth corset, and my grandma took photos of me at the piano in my corset, and she got my butt crack in it, and I was so mad at the time, and it's so funny now because I'm a corset model with my butt out. I'm like, thanks, Grandma, getting me started. But she was Miss Nebraska, and so she was a model. My mom's a model, so I guess
you're in the family.
Yeah.
Now when you say you make your own corsets, do you you get the leather and everything from start to finish?
Oh yeah, so I prefer leather over fabric corsets.
What's the difference between those two? Just
leather molds to your body over time.
Okay.
So even if it doesn't fit your curves perfectly when you first buy it, it will become your curves. You want it to be a little bit small when you get it, and then the parts that need to stretch will stretch.
Okay.
And then I like working with leather more. You can hammer it. You can throw it across the room if you're mad at it. You can't ruin it. You can go swimming in it. It doesn't matter.
Wait, you can go swim?
Oh, yeah.
What?
Yeah. Fabric corsets, they're really difficult to make, first off, and then everything is so delicate with them. So the leather is fun. I get just veg tan leather sides from Tandy Leather in Tampa.
Okay.
And I make the pattern, I make the corset, dye it, sometimes hand paint it.
That's amazing. Okay, now let's talk about your outfit. I'm sure you're telling me that how you made this, whatever. Explain to me, I guess, how you came up with just this. What's your inspiration for it?
So this isn't one of my most handmade outfits, but this is nostalgic for me. This is what I looked like in high school, freshman, sophomore year. I have an identical twin sister.
You
and
do?
We both looked the same, and we walked around in this fashion. And so this shirt was mine when I was 12 or 13. This was my actual purse in high school. It's got real speakers in it. The candy bracelets, some of these are original that my sister had made when we were teenagers. And then I just kind of added to it cute little things. So I bought this design on Etsy and printed these guys out on my laser, painted them. I made the dreadlocks, which you can only see a couple.
Yeah, it just... To me, it's just funny. I've did photos of you not 10 minutes ago, and then I just see even more detail as I look.
Yeah.
And then do the little thing with your hat. It's really cute.
Oh yeah. So this I got for Christmas.
It's adorable. So okay, what inspired you to do the cosplay or the Japanese? What is it? Kawaii?
Kawaii.
Kawaii. Yeah.
Kawaii means cute. It's in Japan. There's a big culture of everything being so cute.
Yeah.
From Hello Kitty to anime, everything is adorable.
Hamtaro.
Yeah. and I just love it. I love it so much. At Disney, at Epcot, they have the Kawaii Museum in like Epcot, Japan.
Yes, been there plenty of times.
Yeah,
Love that place.
it's so cute, and I go in there and I just feel so happy. So I wanted to incorporate the Kawaii aspects into my scene girl outfit, and the scene was a lot about Kawaii. It was like when emo was going away and people were kind of annoyed with everyone being so sad all the time, so they liked the style, but they brightened it up and they added a lot of cute little skulls and just made things more fun and more colorful.
Okay, well, see, like I said, when you said, "Oh, I'm gonna do a kawaii," I was like, I have no idea what that at. And I'm like, looking, like, oh, okay, so it's like the cuteness, like anime or whatever. Cool, but like, you explained it more in depth.
Yeah.
Now, how did you get in? Like, did this cosplay? How did you ever get into that?
I don't think it was necessarily on purpose. I've always liked, like I said, like goth fashion and more alternative fashion. And when scene was getting popular, they didn't make skinny jeans yet. This was like 15 plus years ago, and I had to sew my own jeans. So my grandma had taught me how to sew, and I started sewing my own jeans, and then I got into steampunk, and I needed to sew my skirts and bustles because there wasn't a lot of that available yet. And so I just started sewing my own outfits more, and then I was in Denver, and Denver Comic-Con was really big, so I went to my first convention maybe 10 years ago, and that's how I got into sewing actual cosplays.
You've been doing this for like 10 years. My first con was MetroCon back in... No, actually, no. One of my first cons was MegaCon 2005.
Yeah.
My senior year in high school. And then I've been doing MetroCon, throughout all the years. I didn't go to it before they were at the convention center. Yeah. But MetroCon's one of my favorites just because it's local. But like you're saying, you've been to what is it, LA Comic Con? You said?
Yeah, LA. It's Stanley's LA Kamikaze Con.
Kamikaze Con?
Kamikaze Con, yeah. And the year I went was Stanley's last year there.
Before he passed?
Yeah. Yeah. So I actually got to see Stanley. I didn't get to talk to him, but I was like second row on stage, and he was right there.
He went to Tampa Bay Con, I think it was either MegaCon or Comic Con. He said he was gonna not do any more cons, but he decided to come to this. Yeah. And I saw him there. Yeah. But I have an interesting story about how I met Stan Lee once. Do you want to hear it? It's pretty...
Sure.
Okay, so speaking of Stan Lee, I don't want to get more, but it was 2009 or 2010. He was at the Orlando MegaCon. Mm-hmm. I think it was like taking a picture or a video of the nurses from the Silent Hill, and I was like following her because she was like playing the camera, so I was like, all right, cool, I'm just gonna take pictures. I back up into someone, I turn around, and it's like an old guy. I go, dude, I was so sorry. He goes, no, it's okay, no problem at all. I'm sorry for bumping into you. And then as he's walking away, my brain goes, that's Stan Lee, and I was just like, okay. I couldn't really say anything because there's just like a bunch of people following him or whatever. Got to talk to him. He's a very nice dude. Not really a conversation, but I just backed into Stan Lee, and I take that as my story.
I have the similar story with Jared Leto.
You met Jared Leto?
Jared Leto punched me in the face. That's my one, like, famous person fun story that is the same kind of thing. He was running from a group of girls, and he's, like, pumping his arms, and he just, boom, it gets me. And so he comes back and he says sorry, and he sings the rest of the show right in front of me.
Oh my god!
Yeah.
Okay, no, it's Jared Leto. Do you like him as Joker?
I struggle with the Joker character in general because he's romanticized so much. But he did do a good job of showing
a different side of the Joker to me.
Yeah.
I don't think he played like the, what you think of the Joker, but what he did, he really got into, and I liked that. I just didn't like the Joker being more of like mobster, gangster style. But some people do. And not saying he did a bad job, but that's what he would do. Hey, you need to play it. So, but that's funny. You got punched in the face by Jared Leto.
Yep.
Oh God. Okay. Just your outfit, like, your style in general. I want to continue
Yeah.
working with you, and
Definitely.
it's funny how we met at the castle in Ybor. You were an apocalyptic Alice, and then I met
Yeah.
you the one time. You were super nice. You had shorter hair this time. I don't even know what your real hair looks like. So
I have a mullet. It's a nice mohawk mullet.
kind of like Captain Marvel from like the no.
I haven't seen her with short. I thought she had long blonde hair.
That's when she was Miss Marvel, but like when
Okay.
she's Captain Marvel, she had like a blonde kind of like mohawk or whatever.
Okay.
Yeah, but no, you're
Yeah.
thinking of her when she's Miss Marvel. She like
Okay.
changed. Now there's like a new Miss Marvel.
Okay.
and-
I
yeah,
gotta
sorry,
look at the
I'm
new-
very
I
comic
gotta
book.
update myself. Yeah.
But you know what? There's so much out there. It's really hard to keep up. But like the outfit, you know,
Thank you.
show it off. See it.
The boots are my trademark, and the thigh highs. I don't go anywhere without boots and thigh highs.
That's your thing.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
All right. Well, I had a good time talking with you, and hopefully it looked good on video. Like I said, for trying this different thing, and thank you so much for talking with me. And let's go continue our photo shoot.
All right. Thank you.